Hi, welcome to this interesting discussion today where we are going to specifically look at side hustles. Wow, I'm sure that is of interest to you, just as it is to me. Each and every conversation today around a career person will definitely not lack the word side hustle in it. Why? Because we've gotten to a point where people have believed that they have something more to offer to life than just their job. And that's what God calls you for. God does not call you to only serve as a job and retire out of a job and do 8 to 5. There's something more that is in you. But then, how do you get to a point where you decide what kind of a business, what kind of a side hustle to put your effort, your energy, and your money into? And that's what we are going to discuss today. And we are going to discuss about how to build a side hustle and 12 important factors to consider or considerations to make before you actually set up any side hustle. So let's get right into it so that we get to make the most out of time. Number one is that any side hustle must be something that you enjoy. Do not get into a side hustle that does not pump up, pump up your adrenaline. It must be something that you enjoy doing. It must be something that comes from within you. It must be something that oozes from you. Number two, a side hustle must never take or steal from your day job. This is anchored on one of the principles that my company and myself teaches on what we call the principle of the water source and the importance of you being able to preserve your water source. And your water source is your day job in this case, as you build up the income from your side hustle. So your side hustle must not steal from your day job. It must not demand you to take time and attention from your job. That means then you are not able to be effective at what you do during the daytime. That is stealing from your job, which is, of course, not the correct thing to do. The third thing is that you must do a side hustle that you are able to manage or oversee even in your absence. At times, I find people going into side hustles that they are not able to account for, they do not have assistance, they do not have any way of tracking the progress. So make sure before you decide on going into this business that you must be able to track what your business is doing, what your side hustle is doing. That means you are able then to see whether you're making progress or you're retrogressing. The fourth thing is that you must set up uh, proper systems that then make sure that that business runs. What do I mean? You must invest and you must create a system either of management or oversight or reporting that enables you to be in control of that business, to be in control of that side hustle. Otherwise, you will not make any money out of it. If there is no system that enables you to manage it, please don't even go into it, because you will lose your money and your time and you will get frustrated and you will be stuck in a job for a long time, saying that side hustles and businesses do not actually work. The fifth thing is, please don't employ your relatives on your side hustles. With all due respect, um, that's the fastest way to fail. At times, it's not always, but many of the scenarios that we have seen are such that the decision to employ a relatives ends up in premium tiers for you, both for you, for them, spoiled relationship, strained family relationship, bad blood, and you do not want to go to that. So don't, as much as possible, avoid employing relatives. The sixth thing is research properly on your business. Don't let excitement of your passion cloud your ability to make a sober decision. So make sure that you research, understand the business, the industry that you are then going to move into, so that your business actually makes a lot of sense. So do a proper research before getting into that business. The seventh thing is build your side hustle over time. Some of us are in a rush to get into business. Believe you me, I'm that kind of a person who can develop 100 ideas in a short span of time. So I used to go and register many businesses, but I would find that even before I action them, the excitement has left. So build your business over time. Invest in understanding that business. Invest in growing the capability for you to do that business. So don't be in a hurry. Have a projected time. How long do I want to do this side hustle before I turn it into my main hustle? And that becomes a very important conversation, because then it guides you on how to build a strategy around your business. The eighth thing is kindly keep proper books. Don't do business like an illiterate person. Do business when you're sober. Do business by keeping books. The only way a financier, an investor will be able to think your side hustle is important, is valuable, is worth being invested into, is worth funding, is worth being loaned, is by the books that you keep. So keep proper books. Engage the services of a professional. Probably they will charge you minimum amount of money to come and have a look at your receipts at the end of the month and reconcile your books, and that helps you as a business person, as a person who is building a side hustle, to make the most out of this side hustle. The ninth thing is don't go into business fueled by enthusiasm, by being fueled by emotions. Kenyans have been at this for the longest. Uber comes, emotionally we invest. Quails comes, emotionally we invest. Plots and buying real estate comes, we emotionally invest and go into those kind of ventures. Kindly invest or do your side hustle based on logic. Think through it. It doesn't cost you anything to think. Do not get to meet your cousin over a cup of coffee and they excite you about mining or excite you about how people are making money. There was another one that guys were being told about Mercury. Don't get excited about things that you have not researched on. So do not invest emotionally. Invest using your brain. Invest using your logic. That way then you're able to build that business. The 10th thing is invest time more than you invest money. The biggest investment that you'll ever make for any business and for any investment that will actually give you return is time. It is not money. So invest your time before investing your money in your business. The 11th thing is work with a mentor. Work with somebody who understands that terrain. Work with somebody who understands that business. Look up to somebody who can give you genuine, honest advice around how to build your business. So do not be in a rush. Do not get overexcited. Get a mentor and have somebody who can walk you through the process. That helps you in avoiding mistakes. That helps you in not burning money in the things that only if you had a mentor, they would have told you, please don't do this, please do this. And the 12th thing and the last thing is that your idea of a side hustle must be for solving a solution in society. Any business that thrives comes in with the aim of providing a solution to a problem that is there in society. So what problems is your side hustle coming to solve? Uber came in to solve the problem of transport and unreliability unreliability in the normal public transport and in the traditional taxis. Look at WhatsApp. It came to make ease of communication in terms of you can do video calls, you can archive a conversation, which a normal phone call would not do. So, or it would involve a longer process. So, what solution, what problem is your business solving? So, the 11, those are the 12 points that you need to consider and to help you, to guide you when you are actually going into a side hustle. They say the last thing to invest in your side hustle should actually be money. The last thing to invest in your side hustle should actually be money. And that way you're going to build a side hustle that is based on system, that is based on practical experience, and then you'll build it over time and it will give you rewards and returns, and it will subsequently then graduate to become your key hustle. I hope you find this helpful. Kindly click on our like button, subscribe to our channel for this and more educative videos. Thank you very much.